Helen, can I talk to you for a moment?
What is this about?
Well, I ended up losing your time card for this month.
That's fine.
Trouble Busters!
I'm done visiting all my clients that I was scheduled to visit in the morning. I'm taking a quick break. I'm so popular among animals as always. Among animals only. My name is Alan. I work as a sales rep at a company.
Alright, this is great. He's working hard.
That took longer than I thought. I'll go straight back home today.
Thanks for the hard work. Well, if I were him, I'd finish the same work a lot quicker. But Alan ended up spending so much time on that business meeting. Alan, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes, sir. What is this about?
Well, I'm so terribly sorry to tell you this, but I ended up losing your time card for this month. I lost track of the amount of hours you worked.
What?
Calm down, Alan.
I mean, you said you lost my time card, right? I can't possibly stay calm.
Oh, it's okay.
That means that nothing can prove my working hours after all my hard work, right?
That's not true. I recognize all your hard work.
That's great, but I live by myself.
Stop making that face. You look like the world is about to end. This isn't a big deal, is it? Cheer up. So now, I made sure you were aware. Now, let's get back to work. Let's work as hard as we can.
Hold on a second. You were the one who lost my time card, right? Why is he acting so shamelessly when he lost my time card? This is ridiculous. He can't be acting like this. But then, it's not like I can quit or find a new job so easily. And I'm not the only person who's having this problem. It's about time. Here comes the trap card. I'm not letting them get away with this. Trouble Busters! That's fine.
Huh?
No, nothing. Now, sir, I'm going to visit a client's office, so I'll like to excuse myself.
Okay.
Sir,
What?
can I talk to you for a moment?
What is it? I'm busy, so keep it short.
I'm sure you know what this is about. I'd like you to immediately admit it and apologize to the victims.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You said that you lost my time card the other day, right?
Yeah, but I already apologized to you about it.
That didn't really count as an apology.
What did you just say?
No, nothing. That's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about how there are multiple team members who were lied to that you lost their time cards.
What?
You can't get away with this, since I've got some team members testifying to it. I would have believed you if only you have lost it once by accident. We all make mistakes time to time, but a time card is something important. Not to mention that it's unacceptable to lose someone else's.
What are you even talking about?
Oh, you asked me to keep it short. Excuse me. There are two things I'd like you to explain. The fact that you lied to others that you lost their time cards, and also the fact that you've been switching your time card punches with those that belongs to others. Oh my goodness! You pretended as if you lost other people's time cards, and you've been overriding that person's names with yours to submit it to HR.
Hold on a second. Did you just say that I overwrote them? Don't you think that's impossible? Our names are written on our time cards with bullet point pen. They'll immediately tell if we used a Y-out, and it's impossible to overwrite them.
I already know the trick.
What do you mean?
You always write everyone's names on their time cards, right?
It's part of my job. So what?
Well, I thought you were being meticulous about it. But you've been using erasable pens on them, weren't you?
What? Oh no, he knows.
My time card was lost, so I went ahead and borrowed Julian's time card. And when I rubbed the name with a designated eraser, it disappeared. It was such an elementary trick.
Well, you must have written that name yourself with an erasable pen, just to trick me into this situation.
In that case, I wouldn't have been able to erase Julian's name to begin with.
I guess you're right. In that case, maybe you forged the time card.
It's a time card that has all the punch times from the entire month. I couldn't have forged it.
I was confident that this forgery was perfect. I never thought he'd figure this out.
Let's go back to the subject. You've been erasing the target's names to overwrite them with yours, so you can submit it to HR. When that happens, your working hours and the target's working hours will be switched around.
Oh my goodness.
Everyone who works at the sales department is aware that you're always leaving work on time, but HR wouldn't know that. Everything is based on a time card, so they have the process to payroll accordingly. They wouldn't question anything, but to calculate everything based on what time cards would tell them. To add, whenever it ends up being our time to finish work, when we're out of the office, all we do is tell you over email.
And you're the only person who'll be able to manage to punch times.
For that reason, the company tends to be oblivious in terms of which team member works for how many hours per month. It's difficult for them to discover that the fact that you've been switching someone else's time punches with yours, when there are dozens of team members. At least, that was your thought process. But it's terrible when you walk in our shoes. We'd get paid less for the amount of work we've done.
Alan, what a detective you are.
I've been listening, but this is pathetic. What you're saying is that the fact that I had the ability to do so. You haven't proved that I've done anything like that. I know that HR shred all time cards as soon as they're done processing payroll. And about the emails, I accidentally deleted a folder where I kept everyone's emails. So they were going straight home. It was an accident. Therefore, I don't have any of those emails.
So many convenient accidents happening to you, huh?
What I'm saying is that we need the time cards in order to prove what you're saying. But those time cards have already been shredded. There's not a single proof I've done anything bad.
I feel like I'm watching a drama right now.
What are you trying to do to me, Alan? Huh? You can't falsely accuse me of this when you can't prove a thing. I could perhaps sue you for defaming me like this.
I told you in the beginning, right? I want you to apologize. Thank you for waiting, sir. Please, come on in.
I'm coming in.
Who the heck are you?
Here's my business card.
Huh? An attorney?
That's right. I'm here to represent Mr. Allen after he consulted my office regarding a labor law violation conducted by his supervisor.
What the heck? I don't get it. Are you saying that you spent money to hire a lawyer? That must have been a hassle.
Say whatever you want now. Let's go ahead and present you with the evidence.
What?
Please, take a look at these photos.
What are these?
At one point, I decided to take a photo of my time card whenever I was clocking in every morning.
Don't tell me.
Yes, these are the photos that I took.
You're kidding me.
This way, I'll be able to keep a record of the day that I was clocked out the day before, every day. Based on these photos, it'll prove that I haven't been getting paid with my base salary.
How dare you? You were the one who told him to do this?
Let inhumane acts be judged and punished by the full force of the law. I've only given a tool to Mr. Allen so he had the ability to fight. By the way, an employee is entitled to the right to demand that the employer disclose the time card. There are cases where the employer has been found liable for a penalty due to unlawful containment of the time card.
Disclose the time cards? There's nothing we can do if we already shredded.
Sir, we're in the era of the cloud.
What's that? Is that a main character in a famous video game?
I knew you weren't tech savvy, but that's not okay. Our company uses a time card system like in the old days, but you should at least know what a cloud system is.
How dare you say that?
A cloud is a system where certain services can be utilized for a need-by basis on the internet. Any service that being provided with this system are called cloud services. Also, we're able to save certain data and files in the cloud too.
So what?
I wanted to tell you that the time card information for all employees is being saved in the cloud, which means that the company have access to past time cards.
What? Really?
Yes, and you know where I'm getting at, right?
Most companies do not destroy the time card immediately upon processing payroll.
HR is shutting the time cards, only because it takes physical storage space to keep them.
Since when have we been utilizing that system?
Most companies use cloud system nowadays. You should have known.
So now, we went ahead and had Mr. Allen clock time disclosed by the company.
Oh my goodness!
And needless to say, we've been able to pull out your time cards too. This means that we're able to confirm whether your working hours list on your time card will match your actual working hours or not.
No! It was a mistake. Just a mistake.
What?
I accidentally erased the names that were on your time card and mine. I was rushing to rewrite them and I ended up mixing up our names.
How dare you try to still make excuses at this point?
Have you forgotten, sir? You told me that you lost my time card.
That's right. That was how it was supposed to play.
His honesty's leaking out.
You're contradicting yourself after giving too many lies and excuses.
No, I never said that I lost your time card. That's right. I never said that.
I knew you would say that, and that's why I made sure I recorded our conversation. Would you like to hear it?
What? You were recording me? He's being serious. Especially since he brought a lawyer with him. Damn it. Okay, fine. I can't believe you prepared for this so well. Damn it.
Would you like to hear the reason? It was because I wasn't your only victim. Someone else who ended up in the same situation as I did came to talk about it. After hearing what happened, I felt that my turn would be up sooner or later, so I decided to be ready for that moment. I had a friend who referred me to Mr. Cobweb, so I made sure I consulted him prior to any of this happening to me.
Ugh.
And since I figured there'd be many other victims who didn't know what you were doing, I decided to get to the bottom of this matter for everyone else's sake. That's right, for the sake of my grandfather's name.
Who the heck is Alan's grandfather? I mean, he still thinks he's a detective.
This is enough. How dare you disturb this workplace by bringing a lawyer with you?
So now,
I've been working diligently for years, or else I would have never been promoted to be a manager at this department. Am I wrong? That's why I have my title. Not everyone is talented enough to earn my position.
I understand where you're coming from.
I was just taking what I deserve. I've worked here for a lot longer than any of you here, and I deserve to be paid more than you guys.
Sir, what are you talking about?
It's completely wrong for you to take other people credit to unlawfully get paid for the work you haven't done. Also, if you like to talk about the title, let me remind you of the title fee. The title fee makes you pay worth your title. This should be something recognized commonly between your company and yourself.
That thing isn't even worth anything compared to overtime pay. So, this is your true self. The CEO? Sir, why are you here?
I consulted our CEO about this matter.
How dare you? It's not fair to get our CEO involved.
A sinner is not entitled to talk about fairness.
I had to speak to our CEO so he'd give us permission to disclose the attendance records. It's nothing unfair.
I went ahead and investigated your misdemeanor with Alan. No, it's not what it looks like.
So now, I guess it's time for my show. May I start?
Please.
Let's start by telling you that manipulation of the time card is illegal. You'll be found responsible in both terms of civil and criminal lawsuits. Manipulating the time card is considered forgery of official documents. For committing forgery of documents that manipulate another person's signature, you are subject to be sentenced to up to 5 years of imprisonment. For committing forgery without that, you may be sentenced to an imprisonment up to 1 year, or a penalty up to $1,000. I'd have to look further into this, but with the possibility that you also attempted to manipulate the data that managed the cloud, you may also committed the forgery of electronic documents. By forging electronic documents, you may be sentenced to an imprisonment up to 5 years, or a penalty up to $5,000.
Hold on. That's enough.
And let's not forget about the consequences that come after unpaid overtime salary. When overtime pay is not compensated, you may be sentenced to an imprisonment up to 6 months or a penalty of $3,000. I hope you understand the severity of the sin that you committed.
Sir, I've been contributing to this company all these years, right? You recognize my hard work, and that's why you promoted me to become a manager, right? It's true you've been a very passionate and motivated team member, until a little over a decade ago. Your sales weren't bad either. When did it start? Huh? I don't feel the passion and motivation that I felt from you back then anymore. It seems like you've grown to be overconfident in yourself, while you slack off. I was thinking about taking action on this matter soon. What do you mean by that? I never thought I'd end up discovering your betrayal at this time, but our company can't afford to continue employment with a criminal. A criminal? I'm deeply ashamed of myself for not being able to see through your true personality. Because of my poor hiring decision, this disaster is happening at our company. Hold on, sir. You need to admit what you've done and accept your consequences. And you need to apologize to the victims. No, please stop treating me as if I'm a criminal.
He's not treating you like one. The fact is, you are a criminal. Our entire department is gonna have all victims speak up about this matter. And we're all gonna be filing a report to the Labor Standard Office regarding this matter. I hope you're ready for this.
Oh no!
And as I predicted, there were multiple victims within our department. Mr. Cobweb was right. My manager was charged with labor law violations in addition to forging the official documents and the electronic documents. He was sentenced to multiple verdicts. He lost his job. Because of the criminal record, his friends and family all left him as well. This place is nice. I've been taking my break here almost every day now. Oh, this puppy's coming to say hi to me again. What? Could this be Trouble Busters?